School. Just that infectious smile. He always, he just lights up the room. And, I just really appreciate your friendship, and I know it's going to continue for many, many, many more years. So I'm very proud, happy for you and Nidhi as well. So, and thank you all, and pleasure to meet you all.
Alright, I'm Greg, I'm Ankit's age, so shout out to me for them knowing each other. He's 2 years older than us, but yeah, I've known Ankit since we were 7th grade, I believe. We used to have sleepovers, middle school, high school at his place. Manu would get us pizza and Mountain Dew, and we would stay up all night and play PlayStation 2 back then. Yeah, this is early 2000s, but we were 9 years old. I don't even know, but a little older than that. But yeah, going back, Ankit's really the only. We all went off, went to college, now we're all married. We both have kids, so who knows, right? We got who's next? But yeah, he's really the only person from elementary school, middle school, or high school that I even still stay in contact with, and that's for good reason. He's been a great friend. At my wedding, he was one of my groomsmen, so he means a lot. Kept in contact, and we all went off to college, did our own thing. So yeah, he's meant a ton to both of us, and just really excited for the two of them, and glad to be here, and thank you all for having us.
And Nidhi and Ankit, you guys look fabulous. So just a round of applause for them. So one of the interesting things about Ankit is he is a jabroni, and he likes the most random teams and the worst teams, in my opinion. So Ankit is a South Africa cricket fan. He's a Notre Dame college football fan. He's a Dallas Mavericks basketball fan, a Bengals fan, a Yankees fan, and a Liverpool fan. He probably hasn't been to any of these places. But we have to give credit where credit is due. Ankit is now a Nidhi fan, and that's probably the best thing that he's done in his life. All jokes aside, Ankit is one of the most kindest human beings you'll ever meet. Not only will he give the shirt off the back of his shirt, he will also find out and figure out solutions to help bring you up too. He's been a fierce friend, and I've enjoyed my time meeting him for the last 15 years, and I'm very happy to see him succeed, and his future endeavors with Nidhi. We wish you the best of luck. So.
Alrighty. Hi everyone. To those of you that I don't know, my name is Ron Pisapati. It's a pleasure to meet everyone. As Ankit mentioned, I'm also one of his old school friends. After my family actually moved from Canada to the United States, I met Ankit and I met Krishna within that same year. And these are my two oldest friends that I've made in my entire life. So I love both of you guys, man. I'm happy to be here. Before I get started, I just want to say thank you to everybody that was involved in Ankit's wedding. Shout out to his parents, shout out to his entire family, shout out to Nidhi's family for organizing this as well. This is absolutely beautiful. And yeah, so I also want to say, from the time that I've gotten to know Ankit, our bond, like so many other people that have known him, our bond has been built with sports, and love sports, playing all different types of sports, going to baseball games, minor league baseball games together, watching sports, fantasy football, all types of sports, and playing video games on top of that. So really awesome memories growing up. And these guys went off to college, and I remember they came back in their first year, and they told me that they joined a fraternity. I was a little bit curious, and they sold me on it, and that actually, I ended up joining the same organization when I went to the University of Florida for college, and it ended up being one of the best decisions of my entire life. So I have these guys to thank for that. as far as Ankit, when I think about him, I think the main character, there's so many characteristics about him that I love and respect. But the main ones that I really think of are loyalty, his open-mindedness, his hilarity, and and he's very comfortable just being himself. And a little bit of a small story will kind of show that, I think, more than anything else. So there was actually a point in college where Christian and I were driving back to the University of Florida, and we actually got rear-ended, so we got into a car accident. The first people that we called were our parents, just to let them know what happened. But the next person that we called was Ankit. And he literally came and he picked us up at night, and he drove us back to Gainesville when we were feeling very good. So, I'll always remember that, man. When I think about you, I think about that memory. That means a lot, So that's the type of person that Ankit is. As far as Ankit and Nidhi, we were talking towards the start of COVID when you told me that you were talking to this girl, and you were really, really happy, and I kind of heard the stars in your eyes, and you told me how chill she was and how wonderful she made you feel. I'm so happy that you guys ended up getting married. I'm so sad that I couldn't be there, but I'm happy that we're doing this now. And after hanging out with her, I honestly think that you undersold her. So she's an amazing person. Just to wrap up, it's been a gift in my life to have you as a friend, and first as a brother, initially just as a personal brother, but then fraternally as well. And I'm thrilled to be his sister and Nidhi as well, so thank you guys again.
We met each other in 2005. It's all fuzzy now, but from the days of going to Sunday school at the temple every weekend, from, like everyone else already mentioned, talking about sports, trash talking each other, getting into fantasy football, talking about fantasy football trades. We were basically inseparable in the first years of our college. We lived right next to each other in our dorms, and I remember we took the same classes, we suffered through the same engineering classes, and he would always be with me, and we would always encourage each other to get through these hard classes. And he would always stay up with me, even if I was studying and he was done, he would always be with me and going through all of it. So he's always been someone that is reliable, consistent. Like Ron already said, he's always one of the first people I go to. If I need anything, if I need to make a phone call, he'll always pick up. So many good qualities about him, except for the questionable sports team choices. But and another thing was he would always make me feel included in anything we were doing, in any social gatherings. And I know when we first got to college, I'm more of a shyer, introverted person, but he would always hit me up and be like, "Oh, let's do this, let's do that." I'm like, why does he want to hang out with me so much? But I've grown to learn that he just really values being around people. He makes sure that everyone in a group setting or just within just a solo setting, make sure they're included, make sure that they're comfortable, and he really is a good-hearted person at the end of the day. And recently, I don't really live in this area anymore, and we get on the phone at least once a month, and usually it's about talking about sports or talking about life in general. But I think at the end of 2020, he called me once, and he's like, usually we talk about sports, and he's like, "Oh, I'm talking to someone, I'm talking to Nidhi," and I was like, immediately like, okay, let's see how this goes. And immediately I could tell that he was very comfortable with her. Immediately I could kind of tell that they were just going to get married. And you guys have gone through so much with the distance from being here, being in India, the visa concerns, and we're finally happy to have you here in this country, Nidhi. And you guys have gone through so much hardships and just have made it work throughout already. So this is a testament to how you are as a person, Ankit. And I just want to end the speech, I just want to make a toast to the couple, Ankit and Nidhi. So if everyone can raise whatever they have in their hand, whether it be water bottles or other drinks here, but special shout out to this couple. So wishing you a happy married life, and hope to hang out with you guys a lot more. So, thank you.
Yes, congratulations again. सबसे पहले अरे सर आप कहाँ जा रहे हैं आप आइए ना सर सबसे पहले मैं दूल्हा और दुल्हन को बधाई देना चाहता हूँ और अंजलि जी को भी पांडे जी को भी और उनकी वाइफ को भी पूरी फैमिली को और बहुत बहुत मतलब कि मैंने सोचा नहीं था कि इतना ज़बरदस्त अरेंजमेंट होगा you know you're very very lucky your parents have gone all out it's absolutely fantastic और अंजलि जी और उनका परिवार लिटरली मैं सिर्फ कहने के लिए नहीं कह रहा हूँ बट मेरे घर जैसे हैं अंजलि जी का डांस देखने के बाद तो मैं ये कहूँगा कि ये मेरे छोटे भाई हैं बट थैंक यू सो मच सर बहुत अच्छा लगा आई एम सो हैप्पी कि अंकित अभी जिंदगी के इस पड़ाव पर है सो कंग्रेचुलेशंस अगेन एंड ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट एंड निधि थैंक यू